And the best thing to do is use the silken tofu. So be better than the one that is silken.
Oh, okay.
And I put,
Without water.
I need my gloves. One of them grab my hands. Yeah. And that's still a little bit too much for the small amount we're making. Now, for those of you who have tried my Alfredo salad and you really like it, it's because I use fresh basil.
Ahora que le agrega albahaca fresca. I love it.
So, and that's why my Alfredo sauce doesn't look white. It has a little tinge of, when I have make it here, a little bit of green. So again, when the basil is out, now they're all dead, the plants. I process, I put it in jars so I can have it through the winter.
Oh, you can.
But if you don't have any, they sell basil paste frozen in Walmart in the freezer section, and they come in little cubes, and it's just basil. And you can put 1 cube in there. Yeah, they sell ginger, garlic, and
Si
basil.
le agrega seco no es lo mismo, disecado.
It's not the same.
Okay.
Not the same. I think in the process of drying it, you lose some of the
Flavor.
meat of it. Yeah. So this is the one I have.
¿Cómo tú lo procesas ese?
And I process my basil with olive oil and a little bit of also of lemon juice in the food processor.
Y lo congelas.
And then I freeze it.
Mire, para congelarlo, cuando tenga mucho beso, albahaca, con un poquito de aceite en el procesador de alimentos, un poquito de aceite, dijiste, ¿verdad? Olive oil de aceite.
Then you can,
Con sal,
yeah.
con limón, lo licúa y lo congela.
This is the frozen one I have from the one I make.
Y una cucharadita nada más. Yeah, in mason jars.
The key when you're freezing in glass, you cannot fill it up. You always leave room to expand. Because if not, it'll crack. I've done that many times. Yeah. And then we're going to blend it. This one, see? And you can eat this Alfredo sauce with pasta, or if you're trying to stay away from regular pasta, you can make your own zucchini spaghetti. You get a spiral slicer like this. And you're gonna get your zucchini.
Are we moving over there? No yet.
You can move over
Yeah?
here. For, I don't know, I have gloves in every section. They disappear.
What did you need?
Gloves.
Gloves. Do you have gloves? Yeah.
Yeah. You can leave the skin if you like. I take the skin for my kids because they have issues with green stuff. I leave the skin when I'm doing my zucchini bread and they don't protest. But if they see spaghetti with the skin, they won't eat it if it's raw. So I'm
Ella
gonna
le quito la cáscara solo porque a veces los
and
nenes
then
no
I
les
cut the
gusta.
ends.
Y las
Okay,
puntas.
so the spaghetti looks like a white. Pickled. Uh-oh. So it has blades. These ones you can get them also in Goodwills. I found one the other day, and that's why I'm gonna give one away. It was still new in the package.
Y en Amazon they cost like $25.
Yeah, it's like $25. I got mine for $10. The Goodwill was still in the box with the plastic.
Go around, maybe Habitat for Humanity too, sometimes they have stuff.
They have them. People buy it and use it one time, or someone give it to them and they. Okay, so I don't know who put this in here. Here, I don't know. They're leaving.
Oh, they're dirty.
Put this over here. Okay, so you get your zucchini.
Looks like a cucumber.
Yeah. You put it right in the middle. Poke it. Let me go over here. I'm right-handed, so I have to go this way. These have some suction cups, so it sticks in the table. And then you. And you got spaghetti.
Tiene las espagueti.
And that Alfredo sauce that you just, the Alfredo sauce that you make, or you can do a tomato, like a spaghetti sauce, a raw. I have a recipe for raw spaghetti sauce. And you can put it in the noodles for you, for your baby. They're a little crunchy. If you don't want them that crunchy, you can saute it with a little bit of garlic,
Si no
a
lo
little
quiere
bit
muy crunchy, lo pone un poquito de
of
aceite.
grapeseed oil for 2
y
minutes,
aceite de
no more
uva
than 2 minutes,
por 2
because
minutos.
it'll be soggy.
Si no se pone
What I
todo
do,
aguado.
once I process all my zucchini, if I'm not ready to saute it and get it ready, put it in a Ziploc bag and put a paper towel, no color in the paper towel, plain paper towel, and you let it, because it will use some water. You don't want
Si no
them to
está
get
listo para
soggy.
usarlo, lo que tiene que hacer es, ya que lo termine de procesar, lo pone en una bolsita de Ziploc bag, pero con papel que no tenga ningún color blanco, para que así va a botar agua y el papel lo absorba.
And these little machines can process spaghetti, it can do potatoes,
Se
it
puede
can
hacer
do
papas,
carrots,
espagueti,
and it has
zanahoria.
different blades to do different size for you, you know? And now with the oven, you can put your potatoes in the oven, you don't have to fry them.
Puedes poner las
you know.
papas en el horno
But
para
it
no
makes
freírlo.
perfect spaghetti. Perfect. I've been giving my kids this, and to this day, you ask Joshua, do you like zucchini? And he take, I do not like zucchini.
Que es de él, dice que a veces le dice que
I
si
tell
le
him you eat
pregunta
it.
que le
I
gusta
don't
zucchini, él dice
eat
que
it.
no.
Yes, you do. So I make spaghetti
Y
with
si se lo come,
zucchini.
pero así.
I make zucchini bread. I make all kinds of stuff, and he just eat it, but it's not. Same with the pumpkin. You want them to eat pumpkins. You know, they have ages that they like it, and then 2 years later they don't like it, and you have to play with it.
Igual con
So
las
sometimes
calabaza,
I
cualquier ingrediente, a
went
veces
through
le
a
gusta,
stage
después
that I
no.
have to, the pumpkin needed to be blended with the beans to thicken the beans with the pumpkin, because they wouldn't eat beans. Like
veces
where I
ella
come
le
from, you
ponía
put
el
chunks and
pumpkin,
squares
la
of,
calabaza, la licuaba con el frijol para que
pumpkins
los
in there,
nenes no
but
se dieran
then they're
cuenta
like, what's
y
that?
espesara.
It's been there all your life. But anyway, so I will process, puree, and put it in their
O
beans,
sea,
and
lo
then they'll
procesa,
eat
lo
it.
hace puré, lo
So
agrega en los
as your
frijoles y
kids
se lo
grow,
come.
you're gonna play with textures and stuff. Don't stop eating. Don't stop giving them the good food
No
just
dejes de
because
dejar
they don't
darle la
like it.
comida buena,
You just,
solo porque
it's
no les
all
guste.
about smell, texture.
Todo de
You
olor,
just have to
textura.
play with it
Tienen que
so
jugar
they
y
can
buscarle.
continue to eat it.
Para que los continúen comiendo.
Sometimes I had to put it in smoothie because they went into a green frenzy. They didn't want anything green. But it wears off. Just keep giving it. Don't take it away. They need
Que no
all
se lo
this stuff.
quites, sigue dándole, buscándole, porque ellos lo
So
necesitan.
I don't know if we have the little spoons.
There's some here.
But who knows who
No,
they
no,
are.
not you. I just wanted you to taste the sauce.
Throw it away.
Mira a ver si hay cucharitas allí detrás.
Put it there. What happened? Oh, I don't know.
But anyway, let's move to the next recipe. No, era para que probaran.
La siguiente
salsa.
receta.
No. Las de metalita para probar. Sí. Esas, sí. Sí. So taste it and see if you like. You can play. It's good. The one that you have basil, but it's not as strong.
Do you have another?
You can probably, normally mine, I put fresh garlic. And mine, the one that you have tried that you like, has fresh garlic. This one only have garlic powder. And I can teach you how to make the Parmesan cheese too.
I love it. Wow.
Yeah. And if you want it more garlicky, I didn't add the fresh garlic here. I don't add the fresh garlic here because I saute the spaghetti and I add a little fresh garlic. And that will be too much garlic if I put it in my thing.
So you don't cook this or just ready this?
That's just ready. Doesn't need to be cooked. You can use it just like that. Because the tofu.
The tofu doesn't need to be cooked.
No, the tofu is already ready. You can eat.
Tú
When you
coces
make
cuando es
tofu
maicena.
salad, you just smash it and put a little.
She did a recipe of the cheese. So you can do something instead of maicena to thicken so you don't have to cook
So
it.
now we're gonna do the special K-loaf, okay?
Ahora va a ser una como carnita. ¿Quieren mover sus mesas? Aquí hay sillas. Vénganse para acá.
Now we're gonna do the special K-loaf.
Esa es la que probaste. Ahí viene, está en la refri. The cheesecake. It's a pumpkin cheesecake and a blueberry.
Ay, sí, todavía falta la cheesecake.
A probarlo, sí. Para llevar.
Now we're gonna do the special K-loaf.
Special K. Low.
Now we're gonna saute. Heat. This can take. We're waiting. We need to make space for dessert. Okay, so the special K-loaf. We're gonna put 1 medium onion chopped.
Una cebolla picada mediana.
We're gonna do the garlic.
Aquí está.
Yeah, but I need my
Ah, it's first here.
here. Oh, yeah, I'll be careful. Now we're gonna do the garlic. It says 3 cloves. Sometimes I go crazy and put more.
Let me move this from you.
Tuck it in the pocket.
This can be, I could up here. Oh, no.
In the pocket, just tuck it in the cord, the front pocket. So we're gonna put the garlic.
Le pones el ajo. Any one of
This
those.
recipe was shared
Para ajo.
by, you know the Messiahs mentioned, the one that do the sanctuary, they go the tent. My husband helped when they were in Atlanta, when they came from that Congress years ago, and they make this. And my sister, they were cooking. The cooker was making this recipe. Said, "Can I have the recipe?" So this is the recipe. Cooker, I think the school is the one in Oklahoma. They're the ones, so their cooks make this recipe, and I fell in love with it. The only thing I do, I tweak it, is I add flax so it binds, and I can make it to slice a little bit more, because normally it's a little mushy. you know. So I put garlic, I put onions, celery.
Tallos de api.
Celery. There should be 2 celery because that one calls for celery too. So I'm just not going to put them all since put some celeries, not all, so they can have celery too. So
Just apio.
celery. Then we're gonna, I already put the grapeseed oil to saute at the beginning. Okay.
That's not on.
It's not on?
No.
There you go. I lower it when you said about the cable. Then I put nuts. I put walnuts and I put pecans, 1 cup of each.
Le pone una taza de nuez pecana y una taza de nuez de nogal.
You can put just just walnuts, or just pecans.
I'm gonna make it for Thanksgiving. That's hibiscus. Hibiscus flower. No, this is hibiscus flower.
That's hibiscus. The drink is hibiscus, lemon juice, and a touch of ginger. Very little, because I'm out. I need to get ginger. I like it with more ginger, but I'm out.
The other red flower, I forget. Sorrel.
But it's the same thing.
Sorrel.
It's the same.
Is it sorrel hibiscus?
Yep.
So what they call it sorrel?
You guys call it sorrel, right?
We call it sorrel?
Right?
I know we call it sorrel.
That's why I said sorrel. We don't call it like that. We call it Jamaica.
What you call it?
Jamaica.
Spell it.
Jamaica.
No, Jamaica.
That's what we call it.
We call it sorrel. And
You call it. Yes.
That's what we call. Do you have a lot over there?
Yes, what we do. Well, we call it sorrel, so I thought it was something else.
No,
That's funny.
it's very funny.
Oh, no, the country they call Jamaica.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make this instead of sorrel. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
That is so funny.
So what do you put? You
No.
say you put something else?
I add some lemon juice and ginger, but the ginger you can't taste it. It was almost non-existent.
Okay, so
The same thing.
I didn't know it was the same thing.
Yeah.
I make it as tea.
Mhm.
Yes, tea.
We drink it, but we drink it cold. Always. So now we put the nuts. Now we're gonna put the tofu. The tofu.
All squished out, huh?
All squished out. Of course, you drain the water. You don't. Me traes un poquito de agua que se me está pegando. Es que si lo bajo se me apaga. Sí, pero ese es para la receta.
¿Quieres este?
Is this?
I miss it. Doesn't matter if it's pure or the tofu.
I use the firm. I normally don't add water, but this butane stove is fast. And it's getting stuck in the bottom, so I don't want it to burn.
Está ahí. Sorry.
Okay, now we're gonna season this thing. Yes, but the chicken seasoning in there is mine. That bottle is years old.
You make it.
So, but what is inside is the seasoning that we just made. Well, not the one we just made, but the same recipe. Sí, el sazonador de pollo. Sí, el sazonador. So we mix this really good. Now we're gonna add, the next thing is the garlic powder.
Después le agregas el polvo de ajo,
And onion powder,
cebolla de polvo de cebolla,
and then the chicken seasoning.
the chicken
This
seasoning.
look more than 2 tablespoons. My secretary.
Es 2 cucharadas. ¿Es 2 cucharadas?
Yeah.
Is a lot. You say you put
No, but that looks more than the 2.
2 tablespoons.
I'm gonna.
That's for the, no, just the thing that was measured, it already looks like.
Well, my husband measured everything for me before. Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
I know, bless his heart.
And we're gonna use the amino acids. We're gonna put. I skipped the lemon juice. Where's the lemon juice? Lemon juice.
Esta acá no.
Don't worry. We got some here, and we're gonna put
1.5 cucharadita. Creo que eso se ve así.
yeah. This is not a teaspoon, but I kind of have an eye to it.
Tienes aquí esto.
Now
Nutritional.
we need
This is
nutritional yeast.
This is flax. Let me
That's
go get
flax.
it. I go get it.
It's okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Nutritional yeast.
Did you put some maca seasoning as well?
Yes, that's this one right here. The one that you said they look.
That was the old friend one?
Yeah. And then the milk.
Y después la leche.
But we're not
Una
going to put
taza
it
y
now.
media.
Now we are going to mix this and we're going to crush our cereal. The best cornflakes is the Nature Path Sunrise. They come in a little
El mejor dice
Ziploc
que es
bag.
el Nature Path. Dice, viene una bolsita de Ziploc bag.
Nature Path?
Nature Path.
Es, en
Um,
Ingles o en
Some Walmarts
probably.
have it, some don't. You can always get it
But Ingles
online.
probably have it.
That is cornflakes, but with good corn. And some of the Nature Path, if you want just not being corn, they sell it with the whole grain, barley stuff all mixed together.
Puede buscar un cereal que tenga barley y otras cosas agregadas.
But that is flakes.
Si en dado caso no consiguen, pueden
You
usar
can get
cornflakes.
the Special K, but we know Special K is Special K. There's nothing wrong, but they say that their corn might be GMO, but I don't know.
Yeah.
why is it called this cake?
Because the cereal is called like that. It's corn cereal, but there's corn cereal. You have to look. Some of corn cereals have dairy in it, have other stuff. So you have to look that you're.
Kellogg's is doing that too? 'Cause Kellogg's
No,
is doing
no.
corn syrup.
But at one point they did. At one point they didn't. They don't now.
Shame on Kellogg's.
Yeah.
Ella
And they
pregunta
have.
si puede usar el de Kellogg's entonces o
Yeah,
no.
she can. You can use it. Lo puedes usar. Ese es el que tengo ahí. Porque no pude conseguir acá el Nature Path. Okay, so we got all the seasoning. Now we're gonna get our cereal, and we're gonna go la 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 la. And then you think therapy. This is your therapy. If not, it won't fit in your pot. And since it's gonna get small anyway, you go la la la. I told you so. I told you to put it over there.
You need Christine here.
Why did you came late? Okay, so there you go. And then we're gonna put this in here. And if you want it to bind better, it's not in the recipe, because this is flaxseed.
Para que pueda mezclar mejor le pone linaza.
And I add a little flax to bind it.
¿Cuánto le puso?
3. I
Tres
put 3
cucharadas.
tablespoons.
3 tablespoons?
Yeah.
3 cucharadas y lo agrega allí.
Flax seeds and keeps together. Or you can use both too, right? You can use
3 tablespoons, right?
Yeah. And now I'm going to use my 1.5 cups of soy milk
Y
and
ahora le
blend
agrega la taza y
all
media
this.
de leche para que pueda mezclar todo ahí.
This is soy milk. I haven't tried other milks, but I'm pretty sure you can use almond milk. Almendra si quieres.
Leslie,
De leche, pero usa leche.
darling, here you go, honey. No tenía uno. You have one already? Oh, okay. Thank you. It's Spanish? I was looking at it. Okay. You have your own? Okay.
And this is pretty much done. Is this thing on? Yeah.
And have to be soy milk.
No, it don't have to be soy milk.
Almond milk, any substitute of milk.
Mm-hmm.
Plant-based.
I wouldn't do coconut though.
Yeah, because it's gonna make a taste.
You take, yeah,
No, leche de coco no.
Yeah.
Le cambia el sabor.
Cambia el sabor.
De almendra o de soya.
Pero puede ser almond.
Coconut cake le van a llamar.
So see the paste?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a big one, right?
This will make you easy at 13 by 9 or 2 loaves.
Oh, look, you can froze the dough.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start learning with you.
Mhm.
Después lo ponen en el horno.
Yeah, then you put it in the oven.
So you can freeze before
What a
to
suggestion
open
for
in
glaze.
the oven?
Because I make one, which is without the cereal. I have one that I make, and I make it with oats.
Mhm. That
But
sounds
I
good.
use the glaze. I use ketchup with honey.
Yeah, to make kind of like a barbecue
Yeah.
thing.
What
Yes.
can you- What's an idea?
Very good idea.
Ella
And then you
pregunta-
put it on the top.
Right.
Just freeze it before or has to be cooked first in the
No,
oven?
you
and
go
then-
straight to the oven and then you eat it. But if you in the freezer, I usually cook it first. I haven't tried to put it like in the freezer. Yes, in the freezer. Yes. I haven't tried the other way. I don't. We're done, and we're gonna put it in our molds.
No, she's asking if she want to freeze it.
Oh,
If
so
she,
you freeze it? No, you just freeze it when you.
she's asking if she,
Yeah.
Might change the texture.
I haven't tried it, but everything is
I
pre-cooked.
think you probably cook it first, and then you just heat it up.
You can
Because of the
oil
tofu.
pan or
¿El aceite o ese otro como
papel?
parchment? Yeah.
Be a loaf, or it can be
Esta.
on a different shape of pan. Yes. You put it in here. And press like this.
Después lo
Aquí.
rodajeas, así le queda en porciones individuales si
Yeah.
quieres también.
She said she made en copitas de ella los hace en
I
copitas
do it in
de
cupcakes.
de-
molds, yeah.
sí. Y las
So it's
horneas
easier.
y está individual porción. That's a good idea. See? And when I bake it, I cover it first, and then the last 15 minutes you take it.
Cuando lo va a hornear, hornear primero le pone un...
Yeah, it
Lo
doesn't
cubre
grow,
y
but
a
you
los
don't
últimos
want it
minutos
to
le quita
dry.
eso
See how
para
it's
que no
not
quede
very
muy
moist,
seco.
no es muy mojado. Si no lo cubre, se pone muy seco. El que comimos quedó muy seco porque sí, por eso se no.
No iba a ver.
Porque lo pusimos
La otra
en
era el
horno,
pavo. La otra
y
era
la
el
clase
pavo.
duró mucho tanto y olvidó sacarlo y se puso muy seco.
No, pero que Leslie mejor me pregunta a mí.
Sí. O lo puedes guardar y recalentar. Puedes
No
siempre
olvídese.
ponerle un poco de agua. Morado.
Ya no probó el cheesecake.
Okay. When you bake it, it will change color. Cuando lo hornea, cambia
Se
color.
cambia el color, se pone más
Cuando
oscuro.
cocina.
Can I
So,
borrow your...
I'll finish.
And then you just make what sauce?
See, like a glaze. Like she was explaining, you can make glaze con oats, a tomato, onions, and make like a little
Oh, also you
glaze,
gravy, right?
like a gravy.
Like the one she had here, for it, you can make a glaze, and you just, part of your meal.
Rollo
Yeah.
de pavo relleno.
This time I was in a hurry. I put very interesting. We're gonna make what they call seitan.
You make a seitan?
Yes, I am.
Yo no sé qué es seitan, ¿qué es eso?
But it's seitan. S-E-I.
S-E-I-T-A-N.
Gluten then. Meatloaf. Okay? All right. There we go. This is the last recipe, guys.
What is it?
Suena como Satanás, por eso
yeah.
no le gusta. Voy a necesitar una olla. Llévate esta para allá.
Se
Y
escribe
tráeme-
diferente. Perdona. ¿Cómo dices?
Tráeme una olla. Voy a necesitar otra olla.
¿Llevo esta para allá?
Sí, porque la voy a usar este calentón.
Ella necesita otra olla, hermana. Esta está caliente, ¿oyó? Otra olla quiere ella.
See, now we're gonna do this. I use this one for like the Thanksgiving.
Grande.
And it's called the stuffed turkey roll. Okay? Yes. This recipe you can divide it in half and make a small pan. You can make one. Yes.
Because you use
Two blocks, 2 packets. So if you want to make a small portion, cut the recipe in half. One block, and of course, the other stuff. Yeah. So, thank you very much. Now, ¿me puedes traer otros guantes,
Sí.
please?
Hermana, ¿tiene otros guantes ahí?
All right, now.
Last but not the least, right?
Yes.
No tiene.
Let me start with this. We're gonna start with the filling.
¿Quieres usar uno que ya usaste antes? Porque
¿No hay más?
No.
Oh, okay. This is el relleno, the stuffing. We're gonna put 2 cups of water.
2 tazas de agua.
That's what the chef does.
Then
Cebolla picada. Cebolla.
gonna bring it to a boil.
Tiene que hervir primero.
So we're gonna do something else. Anyway, and while this boils, we're gonna do then the other part. I need to wash my hands. I'll be right back. Since I don't have gloves. Huh? I don't know where it is.
Ajá. Probably take it home and bake it because you have to bake it. It says here how long you have to bake it? Half an hour. Half an hour? Yeah.
All right, so wash my hands while the other gloves appear. So
Not yet.
not yet. So we're gonna do then the roll. We're gonna use the tofu. My hands are clean. I just washed them. La la la.
You already drained that from the water?
Ahí lo está haciendo.
Yeah, but it still drained a little bit since I put it in here.
Yeah, she's just doing it right now.
Yeah, I had drained it, but it always, when it sits. So we're gonna put it in here. La, la, la.
Extra firm? It doesn't matter since you're blending it.
This one is extra,
Extra
firm.
firm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sunflower oil. Here, no, this is grapeseed.
What are you looking?
I think it went the other way.
Hermana, tiene ahí el sunflower oil, el aceite de...
Mira a ver si no está allá dentro de la caja. Ahí en la caja. Ahí. No, in the floor, under the table. Yep. There you go. Thank you. I got it, Beta. Thank you very much. So we're gonna do 1/3 cup of sunflower oil. No. La, la.
Can you use just
One
the
third
other
cup.
one or not?
This is grapeseed oil, but safflower oil is a more neutral oil.
Sunflower?
Yeah, the sunflower oil.
Oh, really?
Can you use the olive oil?
Or grapeseed. We could have used the grapeseed. I don't like to heat up olive oil. That's
Oh, this is heat
A ella no le gusta calentar el aceite de
you can do
oliva.
avocado oil.
Puede usar aceite de aguacate,
olive
pero
oil
el de
has a
aceite de
smoking
oliva,
point that is less,
no,
and
no
then
le
it
gusta
becomes saturated
calentarlo.
fat. So I don't like to heat up.
Que el
Grapeseed oil
aceite de
has
oliva
a
no
high
se puede a
tolerance
veces
for heat before it becomes
calentar a cierta
saturated
temperatura
fat.
que ya no puede.
I want
No.
that in my veins. So if you're gonna not put too much heat to it, you're fine for dressings. Para las ensaladas, puedes
Para
usar aceite
aderezos,
de
para
oliva. Pero
ensalada,
si
puede
vas
usar aceite de
a
oliva.
meterle fuego mucho,
Pero
no
se va
es
a
bueno
poner
el
fuego,
aceite de
no
oliva.
aceite de oliva.
But the grapeseed is good.
Yeah. Yes. So we put that. It says Herbanair. That's a seasoning that it used to be sold a lot in the ABC, and it's really good seasoning, but it's not permissible anymore. A little seasoning thing this big is like $9.
¿Cuál es el nombre de ese sazonador?
Herbanair. I used to put that in popcorn and stuff, but
Harbamir, este que está
yeah.
aquí,
So we're not using Herbanair,
ya
okay?
no se está usando.
We just omitted and it just did perfectly fine.
So
we're gonna
ese es
do
opcional.
nutritional yeast flakes.
Esto ya está hirviendo.
Is it boiling?
Start boiling.
Okay, so we're gonna mark here that we're here. We stop at the nutritional yeast flakes. So I'm gonna put it here. Let's go back here because it's boiling. I'm ready for this.
Vamos a seguir con la parte del relleno. Eso ya está hirviendo.
¿Me coges un cuchillo allá? So now we are going to put the filling, which is onion.
Que son la cebolla.
Got the onions.
Es una cebolla
We
picada.
got the celery.
El celery, que eran 2 tallos de celery picado. Apio, sí, apio.
In the water?
Then
Ya
we're
no,
gonna
el mismo bota,
put.
bota agua. El celery bota agua.
No, I
Sí.
mean, in the
Aquí está el agua que está hirviendo.
The green onions that my husband chopped. Okay, that doesn't go.
Cebolla verde picado, que es el tallo, ¿verdad?
You cut it smaller,
Okay.
okay?
Lo corta más pequeñito,
Okay.
¿ok?
Listen.
Okay. His sister's watching. Hi. Your brother did great. So then we're gonna put the parsley.
El perejil, 1/4 de taza. ¿Eso es 1/4 de taza ahí?
No, it was what was left of the bunch, so it's more than that.
Ajo,
The garlic.
aquí está.
Garlic. Gonna put the garlic. Gonna put some garlic. 1. This is IKEA garlic presser. I love it. Nothing's. IKEA. IKEA. It's a Sweden company, but you can buy it online. I had this garlic presser, I don't know, for like 10 years. It's awesome. It's the cheapest garlic presser I ever had, and the one that works. Because normally like $12, $15.
La parte, ahí justo está. Allí.
No, I'm thinking if he already served it, but because he was doing pre-season. That's the carrots. Is this thing on?
And also the carrots. Oh, here it is.
I just put him in there. Where's my spoon? The carrots.
Here the chicken thing, the garbanzos.
Where it's going?
Where you see what? Oh, I'm gonna tell you something about that. It's a trick.
Okay.
Okay.
Herbs and bread stuff.
I got the yeast flakes. I haven't put the yeast flakes.
And the olive oil. Is that the
Follow this?
One,
There's a twist.
Son 3 cucharadas.
That's area.
3. Okay. And then we're gonna do this. Like, you can put it straight in the boiling water, or if you prefer, you can saute it first and then put the boiling water.
I like that
But
idea.
when you do it like this, it's not, when you put it in the oven, it has a little more texture to it. So it's 3.
Y puso todos los vegetales. So the vegetables there.
just a little bit of water.
Yeah, because now we're going to put the breadcrumbs. And that's,
He say 2 cups of water.
I did it already. They're in there already. That was the
That was the
first thing
first
I
thing.
did, and I put it to boil.
And then you add
Okay.
the rest.
Yes. It should be boiling.
It is a little bit. I start cooking from like 2 o'clock in the morning.
And 3.
Este se puede hacer con miga de pan sin normal, no.
¿Cómo?
Miga de pan, just breadcrumbs. No.
Sí. Nada más que para stuffing lo usan en cuadritos o en chunks. So it's not a pate.
Oh, yeah. It's
You know?
This is the relleno.
So now the water is almost evaporating, as you can see. See? And I'm gonna lower it. Oh, you know what I didn't put? Does this?
Olive oil, you put it up. They say here, the olive oil.
Yes. Olive oil. But I didn't bring any olive oil, so we can put a little bit. Half. And this is already.
Christy, have you ever made that?
No, that one.
Okay.
Just look a lot of work, so I haven't really.
So that's it. That's ready. And now we can lower the heat and we're gonna work in the other part. So we started and we put the oil, we put the tofu, and we were gonna do the nutritional
Allá
yeast
se le puso el
flakes.
tofu, el aceite y ahora vamos por la levadura nutricional.
Okay. 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast flakes. 1/4 cup of sugar. This is turbinado sugar. Then we're gonna put
Lleva
the
azúcar.
lemon juice.
Yeah.
Gonna put the lemon juice.
Lemon juice, jugo de limón. ¿Qué busca?
My measuring spoon, but it's just a little bit of lemon juice.
3/4.
So you take
Teaspoon.
3/4 of a teaspoon. There you go.
Wow, 3/4 of teaspoon.
Then aminos.
Why is so little?
It's just to give it a little tang.
So
And
that's
then,
I know what that means when I put a tip. Don't tell me 3/4, tell me a tip.
okay, then
That's how you cook.
Tip where? A tip. This right here.
we're gonna put the aminos. All right. Aminos. It's the acidity. Then we're gonna
Una
do,
cucharada líquida aminos de este.
Tip. You just put
this is the poultry seasoning. That's supposed to be 2 teaspoons.
Pero ese es sazonador de pollo o poultry.
No, that's poultry
I
seasoning.
don't have it in Spanish.
Ese es el,
No, it's not here.
¿Compras ya hecho? Poultry seed?
yeah. Es sage y todo eso.
Let me press
If
it.
you don't, you can,
which one? This.
It's not in Spanish, so you have to add it.
Oh. Which one is not in Spanish? The poultry seasoning?
Para menos.
But it's, they cost like $1 something for the jar. Well, you can use sazonador de pollo or poultry seasoning. It's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, puedes usar este. If you don't have a poultry seasoning, you can use this one. Okay? Now,
So which one did you use for this one?
right now, I use
Poultry.
the poultry seasoning. And then we're gonna do the garlic powder, which is here.
Ahora el polvo de ajo.
That's going to the tofu. See that? Where that's going? Yeah, those are going to the tofu.
La sal.
Yeah, I'm just saying, why do I have all that garlic there? Did we put garlic over here?
Yes.
How many? ¿Dos nada más?
Sí.
I probably put some more on there.
¿Te lo agrego? ¿Cuántos te agrego?
Put two. I like garlic. So, and then we're gonna add some garlic powder. I already put it. The salt. Oh. My husband was happy. And now is the vital gluten.
Después de la harina de gluten.
It's a cup.
Harina de gluten.
The gluten.
No, de almendra
Where
no.
is the lid? The lid
No es la harina de gluten, es diferente.
is vital wheat
Vital
gluten.
wheat, es eso.
Explain to them what's the difference.
I know the difference. You know the difference? It's the same thing. No, gluten.
Hay una manera que el estómago lo toma diferente.
Oh, okay.
Gluten.
¿Qué buscas?
Estoy buscando la tapa de esto. Where's the lid? I need the... Vera, do you see the lid of this over there? La tapa de esto.
Estaba en una farmacia, se cerraron a un lado.
So la tapa. Let me see, I see it over here.
¿Qué cosa? ¿Otra vez? ¿Qué?
Sí, ahí en Silva
It's a clear,
¿De qué?
round.
de tiendas que venden las
Oh, que venden así como natural stores, que venden health food stores o como health food
All
stores.
of this is
En
gonna
Franklin también hay.
blend. And we're gonna put the gluten flour.
At the end? No. At the end?
Tengo un procesador.
You can do it in your Vitamix. And when you take it out, you're gonna put it in a surface, you're gonna oil it a little bit, and you're gonna massage it a little bit. Fold it, kind of like dough. And then you're gonna stretch it here, okay?
So, and here you cannot go.
Oh, the machine does it. It does it for me. Yeah. But if not, put all of it in the blender. And then when you take it out, put it oiled. You're gonna take a parchment paper. Over there it tells you the size. This, I didn't have my measuring tape, so this was eye measurement.
Lo que
So
usted va a hacer es poner ese papel
you just have to
aluminio,
make
papel
sure the
parchment ese de
aluminum
galleta,
paper.
y cuando salga lo va a poner y lo va a estirar
The
así.
difference between gluten and vital wheat gluten is a more pure form, is the pure form of
tapa.
gluten. And therefore you don't have to wash it out like you do.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
La
been
diferencia con
extracted
ese que ella
already.
le puso de vital, este de gluten, pero es de que es como la forma más pura, entonces no hay que lavarlo como normalmente
Yeah,
el
back
gluten
in the
se
day,
lava
you
y
used
se
to
lava,
wash it
este
and
no.
wash it. This is already. So we're trying to do the last part, but I'm missing my.
No estaba ahí. Yo como que lo
I
vi.
thought it was here,
Where are the boys, the kids?
unless the boys thought it was a frisbee. Huh? The lid of this.
Ricky.
All right, so we're gonna do plan B. Since we don't have the lid, we're gonna do it on the Vitamix. Cause it's missing. Nope. Ah. So we're doing plan B. We can't find the lid of the food processor, so we're gonna try something new and see what happens. Oh, okay. Now where's the lid of this one? Now the lid of this one? Everybody's taking the lids?
Oh my, hold on, let's look. You're cleaning up as you're going along, so things are moving.
Story of my life.
Look at that. See?
No, that's
Lo
the
encontró, okay. Well, what color is that one?
it's a clear one.
It's clear. Oh, dark.
No, it's not there.
I'm not gonna be able to put the gluten in here because it's not gonna work. What we're gonna do is get a bowl. If someone can get me a bowl, we're gonna make this work. When you do it in the food processor, it makes the dough really good. It has to be deeper, so we can.
Yeah, so I don't think our food processor is that big at home. I think it was.
No.
Necesitas paleta, ¿verdad? Plástica.
No, voy a tener que usar my hands to make it work.
What, oh, you still need it?
No, he's getting me a bowl so we can mix the gluten flour with this.
The dough can't come together because it's not in the food processor.
So we're improvising here. So I mix the ingredients that I have in the food processor. I mix it here. So,
Ya nada de esto vas a usar, ¿verdad?
all right, so we, instead of mixing it in the, y ve sacando el cheesecake and start slicing it, mi amor, so people can have it. This is the last recipe. Okay. Now, we're gonna do the gluten flour.
Did you use the
Le
food
va-
processor before?
Yeah.
You did? When you were on this table?
No, but she used a small one.
No. So we're folding it. Since
Después le va a agregar la harina de gluten.
ya la añadí, aquí está. We don't have the food processor, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna improvise here.
That's the old-fashioned
If you have the food processor, you don't have to do this.
The machine does it for you, but
Okay.
we're doing it by
Si
hand.
usted
It's
tiene
okay.
este otro aparato, no tiene que hacer eso.
And my hands are clean.
Yes, please, because it's getting dark.
So, see? And you're making a little dough. See? Of course, you can see chunks of the little bit of the tofu because we didn't blend it the best we could. But see, we have a little dough here. El aceite no está allí. Okay.
Yeah, esa verdad.
So this is what we're gonna do now. This is almost done. I know I lost some of the spices in the container, but Me traes bueno, ya hay cosas adentro. Don't worry about it. We lost. So now, we're gonna grease this a little bit.
Le pone un poquito de aceite a eso, sí.
And we're gonna put our mixture here.
Voy a poner ahí la mezcla.
And we're gonna stretch it out because the filling is gonna go in the middle.
Porque
And
el
we're
filling va a ir
gonna
al
roll it.
medio. Tú lo tienes que estirar bien.
See, you stretch it, stretch it. If you have a roll, like at home, I use my, yeah. But this is my roll right now. Try to stretch it the best I can. There you go. Pretty much done.
Puedes usar un rodillo ahí.
Ya, eso fue lo que dije, que pudieran usar
Ok.
un rodillo. Okay. Now, we're gonna use, I need a spoon.
Ahí está. Ahí.
That's
Eso.
not a spoon.
A spoon.
So we're gonna put the filling in the middle.
Una cuchara. Una cuchara no tienen allí.
¿Cuchara?
It's okay, I improvise.
¿Cómo así?
Sí, sí.
Okay. This is the tricky part, people.
Esta es la parte más. Ahí está el truco.
Now I like to close it. Kind of pinch it. Now,
With this paper, how do you call this paper inside?
you put
Parchment paper. Parchment.
parchment paper. Then you're gonna tie it good. Ba-dum. Woohoo! And you're gonna bake it for 1.5 hours.
Oh,
This
1.5 hours.
will expand. Okay. The garbanzo beans is not in the recipe. I like to tweak it a little bit if I want to make it a little bit more meating on the outing. This extend the recipe so you have a little more dough. And yeah, like I could have played more with the meat part and put all the fillings. See, I still have filling. But the garbanzo extend that part where you can make a bigger roll.
In the food processor.
Yeah.